to the fabled episode 34 of Music is the Answer. Here we are once again with beautiful information and beautiful artistic product that I have oozing out of my pores. Welcome to the Music is the Answer podcast. I have an hour-long DJ mix for you. I'm so excited for you to hear it. Okay, I'm starting a new series and this will be, I know this is the second Friday of November, but starting from this day forward, the episodes will come out on the first Friday of each month. So that way you won't have to think too hard about when the episode is coming out. You'll just know. First Friday, it's there. Music is the Answer. Next episode of the podcast, we have DJ mixes, and these mixes are going to feature all the music that has inspired and shaped my artistic development and growth and has like molded that and kind of like raised me. So I'm really excited to share that with you. It'll be all genres of music. It will span everything that I've ever really gotten into, mainly focusing on electronic music, let's be honest. But I will include things from a wide spectrum of influences, from a wide spectrum of genres and hybrids and kind of, amalgamations. So stay tuned for that. It will be interesting, it will be unexpected, and you will be guaranteed to hear some music that you've never heard before in your life. I put that on my word. It's also the way that I'm producing the podcast in terms of the audio itself and the way I'm DJing the audio. Quite literally, I'm using the Ableton Push. Okay, this is the thing with like a lot of pads that you've seen in some of my videos and my Instagram posts. That thing. This podcast is also a reflection of my take on. At first, I started off as a person that did not want anything to do with the controller, and especially in the realm of DJing. I was like, I want turntables. I want to start off with vinyl if I can and then move on to the digital stuff. But quite frankly, I got this controller because it was part of learning, Ableton when I started off in my master's program at Berklee College of Music. I bought it initially because I wanted to take my main focus of music production away from the laptop. I was tired of looking at a big screen all the time, and especially it would be good for my live sets. Because Ableton, you can make live sets in Ableton and they just, sound great, and Ableton is king for that. I started off on Logic, and I learned Logic when I started producing, but then I moved on to Ableton. So I'm Ableton. I still use Logic, but not that much anymore, I must say. In terms of like my stance on using a controller in the realm of DJing, it's fine. I mean, if you know how to use turntables, all the better. Okay, that's how DJing originated, and we shouldn't ever lose touch of that. And I get people's earnest feeling of, we have to learn on the right equipment because we have to preserve the art form itself. And that I completely 100% agree with. But however, I don't think that, but that doesn't mean that controllerism isn't the future and that we can't do some great things with controllers as well as use them as a DJing device. Think of your accessibility to the material, like the price range of the controllers is so variable because there's so many types of controllers. You could DJ on a range of devices. It doesn't have to be a $700 Ableton Push 2. It just makes DJing and manipulating audio and doing things live way more accessible, and it just takes so many, it's the fundamental platform of electronic music, of performing it live, of being able to have something to do while you're on stage other than playing back your song through a speaker. So that's why controllerism is important, and that's why controllerism is the present and the future. But anyway, all my fellow colleagues and all my indie musicians out there, if you want your music featured on my channel, if you care enough about my channel to submit to my channel, please do. I will review all submissions in due time. My background is falling down. It's very unreliable. I am so sorry for this. Trying new things, people. I need better tape. So stay tuned. Love everything that you do. Thank you for tuning into my wonderful channel. And I love sharing my experiences with you. And I can't wait till we see each other the next time, which will be on episode 35. 35. El próximo episodio de Music is the Answer. Música es la respuesta con Acacia. Ciao a tutti. Bye. Taste. 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 Taste.